Hello everybody and welcome back to Railroad Tycoon 2. Today we are doing the scenario Next Stop the 20th Century, even though we start in 1860. And this is obviously taking place across continental Europe. I believe we start in France over here. We have got 3 bonuses as always, but this time we're going to go with the engine speed and whatever Mr. Thomas Crampton does. I have a feeling he's a plus 10% engine speed guy, which means we will be flying around. The free truck shay is essentially useless. And the money's nice, the goodwill, well the money's not really that nice actually. The plus 25% goodwill can be good for further expansion, but I think this is going to get us where we need to, literally quicker. So yeah, let's begin. In the mid-1800s, France is suffering from revolt and social unrest, leading a revival of the French spirit and expand her industrial might by controlling as many European industries as you can. So I read that really weird. Be careful in selecting only those industries which are showing signs of prosperity. To win the bronze, you must have a total industry investment of at least 10 million by the end of 1885. For the silver, you must also have at least 1 year of industry profits in excess of 1 million. For the gold, you must have both of these by 1875. So we have 15 years to build up 10 million basically 10 million worth of businesses. And the 1 million will come naturally with that. So really, it's just getting the 10 million by 1875 is the only thing that really matters there. Okay, let's begin. We have Le Grand Lignes. Oh, I'm so terrible with languages. Anyway, what have we got then? We don't have a meat packaging plant there. That's excellent. Thanks for nothing. We have, I guess we get some pedestrians, passengers is what they're called, isn't it? Hello, you produce sugar and oil. We also have, this is actually quite good. Can we take out well, first of all, yes, we can issue some stock. Can we issue a bond? We can. That's a million. We have a station here, but that is effectively useless. What can we get with a medium? Can I cheap out a bit? I have a feeling going large would be better. I think I'd rather do that. Go over here. Wool. We can take 2 sugar for food. I think I quite like that. What's the trains that we have? We need 2 stations. I'm pretty sure when I tested this out the other day it was the Iron Duke. Yeah, here we go. Let's do it like this. Perfect. Perfect. Like so. Or can we go medium? Oh, we can. Oh, not if we want everything. I want everything. I am greedy. So surely I can do this then. Perfect. We've even got the produce there if we wanted it, but we don't want that. I would rather do... Yep, go for a large station. Let's do it right. We will take loads of people from Paris to wherever the hell this is. Bolognese. Nah, Boulogne-sur-Mer. That's my pronunciation, and I'm sticking to it. Right, let's take some sugar and a wool or 2. Actually, that's pretty solid, you know. You probably demand oil. You do demand oil. What else do you demand? Goods. You just demand goods. Or we'll be taking goods back. We actually... Oh, we have a train here. Ah. How did I not see this before? Okay, that's fine. No problem. In fact, what we'll do then... Quickly... Put a medium station in before we don't have the money. There. You can go to and from Le Mans. Le Mandem. Yeah, take a couple of those. And from here, we'll take that. Done. Okay. 2 trains on the go. And they're just going to have to get by without anything good, to be honest. You can take a water tower, please. Just, that's it. That's our money gone. Okay, our competitors, starting in Poland then. No, Russian Empire, sorry. Krakow. Yeah. Someday to be Poland. I think. No, we did this last time. Oh my god, I am... Shut up me. What is our sort of future expansion? We probably are going to go through Germany again. We could also... We don't have access to Spain, just... we've got Toulouse, we've got Bordeaux. Probably run something over here. These 2 complement each other quite well. We can build stations anywhere. That's good. We don't have any rights to Belgium. we really want to go up here, get all of that going, we do need to focus on industry, don't we? That's something I actually need to tell myself. So from Paris, we'll then take 1 passenger, 2 foods, 2 good. Yeah, I think so. And actually, from here, make sure you're at least half full. Yeah. Because if you produce oil, we might as well drag it over and we can buy those ports. Yes, we should not have a dividend. We do want to make sure that we don't get bought out, but I don't think that's an issue. Going back to this, actually, how far on margin are we? Do we potentially want to buy out... This is good. A lot of wool there. Ooh, I might look to buy you out someday. That's going to be a profitable company. We'll leave that there. Okay, very nice. We've got this here. We've also got some rail here. I didn't actually notice that. Okay. Right, who else have we got? Oh yeah, why did I go for the Zombo? Well, really? The Zuma. Obviously. That has to be it. This is really good. Look at this. If we actually get a large station going here... no. We get it going... Can we build a rail up between... Yeah, we can. We can get loads of wool going over there. That will do nicely. There's a meat packaging plant here. We can get that going as well. Okay, there are a lot of industries. Definitely are. We'll go for a water and sanding... Just a water tower there. In the centre here. Because this is a central point, we're going to go water, sanding, roundhouse, the lot. Lovely. Right, we've got all of our essentials. Bit of everything there. Okay, that's fine. We don't want the produce. We need a meat... I think we need a tinned cannery place. That's it. A cannery. Yeah, that's what it's called. Don't have that going. At least we've got enough of the basics here. Once I do connect this, I'll probably use this train and just transfer it over to here. But there's a lot of industry potential here. What about you? Oh, you're the one I should be buying. Yeah. No, I don't want to buy you on margin. I do actually want more shares of you. Yeah, that's probably for the best. Okay, so... What are the weights of these sorts of things anyway? 30 went full, 35 went full, 30 went full. Yeah, we do have this Iron Duke. Growing economy, that's good for us, I suppose. We are still in our first year. First year is always a little bit on the slow side. We'll leave that as it is. A 12% coupon on that bond. Not amazing, but it will have to do. Glad we've got a stone bridge there at least. So you can go there and back in 1 year, essentially. Just about. Let's take a look at that manager. See what he does. I never did look into what he does. I thought so. He's all about train speed. And I think we're going to keep it that way. All speed here. Yeah, the trains are going nice and fast. I mean, we're only on speed 3 there. This is a bit unfortunate. I think I'm going to have you wait. There we go. That's good. Try and stagger you out a bit. Okay, now you can go. You'll get... you know, stuck anyway. Lovely, right. Oh, maybe we should have gone for you. It's fine. Oh, are you kidding me? Well, now I have to buy you out, don't I? That's how I do this. I'm going to sell some of my shares to fund that. That's good. Right, speaking of selling shares, issue a bit more stock. People are buying my shares, which... Ooh. We have to be careful. That's fine. Right. Station there. There's a hill here. But we can cut right through it, thankfully. This is perfect. Look at this. And that can come around like that. Oh, that is beautiful, actually. 1.5 degree gradient. Yep, no, this is fine. Yes! Yes, 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 yes. Might keep this as it is, actually. Take some passengers. Could take some grain over as well. Mediocre for now. But eventually these will all be profitable and we will have to buy them out. We could take it all the way up to Paris, actually. Actually, what have we got here from Paris? We need to take a third passenger there, I think. Got to try and make that money, you see. Oh, man. We don't have enough money for that. That's fine. We will in a moment. In customs. Of course you are. Good. Okay, that's excellent. Right, let's get a water tower here. This station is going to be a bit of a central hub, but we'll hold off on that for now. We'll keep that line going. Do you know what? Nope, not here. Let's go from Le Mans. Le Mandem. From here to there, we will take all of this. And from Rennes, let's go like this. Very good. Make sure you're at least half full. You always will be anyway. So we will have action here in the meat packing plant. And we will have action going in the textile mill. We'll have those wool there. We are going to need to buy out our competitors for sure. We are definitely not the most profitable though, are we? I need to buy a little bit of my own. I want to buy some of your shares. We are getting there. Because you are absolutely raking it in right now, mate. You are raking it in. And we've even got industry here as well. And you can see he's utilising that industry as well. So we might actually want to buy out his businesses that he's supplying. Or we don't, and we just buy out the company and then we get the assets. That's lovely, isn't it? Very good. Right, 3 trains going. Once this is in, we can then place everything down here. And there we go. Oh, another one. All right, then. Who have we got? I don't know how to say this guy's name. Mr. Basinelli. Basinocello. Okay. The Basinocello. Bruiser. Yeah. There we go. Oh, yeah. Right. Let's go ahead and get you up to speed. Looking good. Let's actually also, from here, just take this and 1 food. Yeah. No. Take 2. Take 2. Yep. Good. Very good. Lovely. These are 3 actually very profitable services here. We need to make you a lower priority train. Alright, I'm going to make this, a slow train. It has less priority. I am going to purchase 9,000. There we go. I now have majority shares in his business. And once it splits, I can probably sell 1,000 as well. Okay, good. Right, how much to attempt a merger on him? Only 3 million. Genuinely, that's not too bad. Right, there we go. Just lower our debt coupon. I'm fine with that. Good. Right, see if you can just sort of squeeze in before he leaves. If you don't, that's not an issue. We are the least profitable of the lot. My word. Okay. Let's assess the debt situation. We can take out a bunch of bonds. We've got 600,000 there. That is lucrative. So it is. What about our own businesses? These are looking good. Good. This should be seen. No, not yet. Okay. Alright then, fair enough. It is a bit far for that to do all in one, potentially, but let's get this in here first. Very nice. Alright, I am tempted to just try and buy you out, but I might let you expand a bit, use your own money. Because I'm going to get all this money back in cash and I can just plough it into shares of other businesses. So once they get the infrastructure going, you're going to go bankrupt if you start using all these gradients. Look. I mean, these ain't too bad, actually. What? And you're obviously using you're using Iron Dukes, so you're going to be okay. Okay, and we have our next train going here. So from Rennes or Rennes to Nantes or Nantes. I'm gonna say Nantes. That just sounds better. Oh dear. Me and my pronunciations. Sometimes when I'm definitely worse at trying to pronounce things when I'm actually recording. Off camera, I'm a little bit better. For sure. I say off camera, I don't even have a camera. What am I talking about? Anyway, 4 trains going here is nice. Hang on. Can almost make it. It is slow here. Very slow. Might want to lose a carriage then at some points. That should be fine. There we go. I might put a little bit of double track here. Oh, hang on. Let's let you... Come on, in you go. There we go. Not bad. Bit of double there. And a bit of double in Paris. Yeah. We don't need that to be a single, but I am happy for it to be a stone bridge, though. Just to speed that thing up. Yeah. Great. Great. Very nice. So getting yet another train going. They are expanding like crazy here. And you've gone to Rotterdam as well. Part of me is so tempted to absolutely go crazy on the bonds here. Can we get away with that? I can issue some stock. I've not done that in a little while. There's 100,000. 800. I need to buy... How much? Attempt a merger. Nope. Antwerp. 4 million. I ain't got that. How much cash have they got? I'd be getting their 1.2 mil, so I could buy a lot of it back. Plow all my money into, say, these guys. Into Lisbon Northern. Who am I again? I'm Napoleon III. And I do have the most shares. Probably never going to buy these guys. We may not get that part of the map. And we have really got to sort of... I just don't know if I can take out enough bonds. Okay, we don't actually have... We can't take out enough bonds, it turns out. So... We're not going to do that. Just had a quick experiment with that. These should be getting close to profitability. Not to mention you as well. Paris is just loaded with passengers. Lots of them. And away you go. That's fine. In it goes. Good. Okay. So that's going to be nice and profitable. We're going to take 2 back. We'll always take 3 across. I may even... Actually... Might not bother with the food, because we may extend ourselves over here. Great, take the grains over to Poitiers. Clearly, I am not French. Oh dear. Did you buy your... Do you know what? I'm buying your... Your company doesn't have access. Oh, I didn't think about that. We also need to think about purchasing territories. Let's go to the political view. Belgium. I would like... Belgium. It's more money. I'm going to do that anyway. Aha! Stock split. And we're moving up. Good news, everyone. Right, I'm buying your... There we go. That'll make us some money. Back to square one, though. Because as they expand... Will they expand to Brussels? They'll probably expand up here. We'll work out how to do their... How are we doing? No, they're not catching up on us, thankfully. I may want to purchase a load more... Oh, I need to purchase a lot more shares, don't I? Yes, I do. Okay, that's good. There's 1 million. There's a sweet meal. All right. Finances. Bonds are getting better. All right. 7 million. Is that because they just have so much cash? It might be worth sitting on the cash. Do you know what it is worth doing? Hold. Oh, man. It might be worth investing in bonds just to pick up businesses. That is genuinely a strategy, and a fairly, like, safe one at that. I think you need... How much wool do you actually take? You take 2 of everything. The cattle is lucrative. Speaking of lucrative cattle, this cattle is lucrative. They are rinsing that dry, so I'm going to buy that from them. I assume this might also... Yeah, they're buying their own businesses. That's fine. I get that. I get that. I'm going to buy that. Yeah, I think I'm at the point where I may want to consider... I've just been buying in cash, which is nice. Really good, actually. That in mind, I am tempted. First of all, you know what? I can repay some debt there. Lovely. We're only paying out 35k a year. We're making more than that in businesses. So that's a good start. But we've only got a few years really to get this done. I may want to think about utilising Paris for passengers a little bit more. Well, that's really what I should be doing. In fact, that is what I'm gonna do here. Look at this. From Brussels. This is very profitable. Oh yeah. Alright, here we go. That's our next leg of expansion. Issue some bonds. 2 bonds, please. We're gonna need... It's gonna be double bridges, isn't it? Fine. Fine. Be that way. Yep, looks good to me. We'll double this up. Okay. Pricey, but worth it. How is there nothing there? Oh my days. Whatever. 2, 3. Yeah, take... You know what? Take the dining carts. Lovely. That's quite good, actually. And then to Brussels. This should have a lot more going on here. So we're going to go like this. And then I'm also going to issue a bond again. We're going to take this tiny little station here, and we're going to go... Yeah, like that, I think. Medium station. Here. There it is. And one little service that goes between these, supplying that with cattle. There we go. Okay, gonna go ahead and build a customs house here, or not. Okay then. I guess not. Didn't actually think about that because we are using the ports there. Customs house is needed. Lovely, that'll speed you up. And yeah, we've got lots of food here. This is very profitable, very nice. That's what we need, more money, for sure. These will be very profitable very quickly as well. Give us some more industry. Okay, I don't know if we're going to have 2 services or not. I know I had 2 trains there. Not sure. I'm glad that we bought your trains there. Okay, what's happened here? That's fine. That's a solo service, as it were. Is there any other businesses we can and should buy? Possibly you, since you have... Yeah, you know what? I'm going to pick this textile mill because I reckon that will be profitable. You'll be profitable soon. Oh, there it goes. Frickin' hell. We have also put everything we need to keep that train running smoothly as well. And how's this? What's the profit on this? No, there's hardly any passengers. Bit disappointing, really. Of course this would happen. Boo, that's a shame. Do you know what? I'm going to put a second train here. We've got a lot there going on in Paris. Now Brussels is looking good. Yes. Right, this is fine. Good. More trains, more trains. You're waiting for cargo there. That's okay. I basically tell this to wait until it's full. Yeah, we're absolutely going to supply this with a stupid amount of the stuff. Let's go ahead and pick these up as well. That's going to be profitable by the end of the year as well, I reckon. Just from the sheer volume. Okay, good. Really good. We need to think about more expansion. We've also, down here, I've just clocked this. Have a look at that. We've got an iron and a coal mine close to each other. We've also got steel mill here. Now, or rather something that would benefit from a steel mill, but I don't see. We have nothing in France. We don't make steel here, apparently. Nothing in Amsterdam. Netherlands, sorry. Belgium, rather. That's the Netherlands, isn't it? Nothing there, apparently. Wow, okay. Alright. I keep forgetting this is 1860 geography. We need to connect to Germany. There is no doubt about that. Unfortunately, it costs about 5 million to make that connection. Now, have a look at our finances. They are looking better. We might be able to pick up a few million. I don't feel like I'm even close this time, you know? These are only ever good. They're never gushing cash or anything like that. Down here, on the other hand, well, I don't know. You're also quite slow. So I might get a second train going here. In fact, that sounds like a great way to go. Let's actually do it this way. Yeah. I think it would be easier to... Yeah, you know what? It's probably better to do this way from now on. There we go. That'll do. Right, you carry on going that way. Don't turn around. I'm just glad I've got these. These are flying by. And now from Brussels, we will have some passengers from these. This here, though, you take some of the passengers from there. That's why we don't have that much. Where? Oh. Breslau. No, thank you then. There we go. Lovely. No customs required, right? This is all technically on this side, I think. Really good, though. Really good and profitable. How are you looking? Alright, let's make myself cry even more by having a look at what a merger would cost. Not as much as I was thinking. Okay. Not too bad. Anything else down here? That's still profitable. That is massively profitable. Okay, that's looking good. Is 2 trains too much? There's no food there. Maybe now that we've taken this way, it will be a little bit easier. So I am actually going to remove that bit of track so you don't get any ideas. Okay, crap. Interest rates are going up then. Kind of need to make a commitment now to something. And it might be an expansion into Germany. Because then I can start like, they're already doing it. Is there anything I can grab quickly? Yes, sugar, oil there. We can stop off in grains silos over here. Issue some stock. I have not been doing that. Okay, give me 2 minutes. Okay, we've just about got enough to buy. We bought the rights to Germany, but I don't know if we necessarily have enough money to do anything with this. Can we? We can connect to everything here. That's good enough. One station is better. One large station too. From Rostock here to here. Is there anything there? Nope, nothing there worth acknowledging, I would say. Looks good to me. You can go this way. Lovely and flat, isn't it? Alright. Iron Duke there. And what have we got? Passengers, double grain, sugar. Go. From here, couple of food. Wonderful. Okay. Guess we've got something. We'll nab that at some point. Fair few businesses here we can potentially pick up. Are you profitable? You are. You should be profitable. We are coming away with quite a bit here. Okay, and this should be fairly quick now as well. That is... Look at this. I'm so glad we got this up and running. Because that is mighty good. And it is a mighty haul. Even you're marginally profitable. All you need to be is sort of neutral. You get profit from these and then primarily this as well. But then we also get a lot of money from this food here. That's actually getting more expensive, which is really interesting. So, wow, I own the whole bloody company apparently. Oh, they're buying back shares, that's why. Interesting. They're buying back shares to increase their company value. That is fascinating. That you would choose to do that. Okay, let's go roundhouse, water, sanding. Unfortunately, which train broke down? Was it number 1? Oh, that is actually really unfortunate. Right, 2-for-1 split. What is our status? Here we go. Profit, industry comparison. We are... still 3rd there. Net worth, okay. That's fine. I reckon... How are you doing? Don't know any of you, and I'm not going to. I am going to go a little bit to town. Here. I'm very close to being a majority shareholder there, actually. I haven't done the finer math of this. I reckon that... Yeah, that's me, isn't it? That's... Okay, good. So I have both of those. I did purchase everything we need here. We also need to buy a water sanding here. Good. Good. I think I might get a second train going here. We should also... We're going to build something out here too. While we're at it. Really need to get a steel mill going. That just seems to be off in the middle of nowhere. We also have rights to Germany. I just realised. I think I've been needing. Okay, speaking of. Stuttgart has iron. That's really nice. And then maybe we just supply for a little bit of coal from over here. There's a good helping of coal there, actually. The only downside is it is rather mountainous. Some ghastly looking hills there. Alternatively, if we do end up purchasing you here, we can bring this over here. Quite a distance, but it would be better with passengers. Though we can do both. We can sort of have you come out, take some passengers up and down, but that's one way we can get steel production going. So I do think buying out this Antwerp company, Antwerp Northern, is still a viable strategy. Okay, let's continue the expansion in Germany. We are going to connect over here, because then we've got Dresden down here. Probably like so. That looks good. Yep. They'll do that. Oh, that's a little bit of a gradient at the end there. Oh, that's not good at all, is it? I think that might be okay. It's not. We can kind of do it from out here, can't we? Let's try this. That's okay. Nearly. There. Alright, so we miss a house. That's fine. Good enough, though. Munich. All the way down here, isn't it? Yeah, there it is. 500k, you say? Yeah, I'm just going to keep expanding. Oh, we need to get this going. Right, so where are you? We'll go from Berlin first. Passengers, take a load of cattle. 2 or 3? We'll go for 2 because bit of a gradient there. Go for double food, and we'll take a milk as well because it does demand it. So, and it's there, it's available. So we'll do that. But there we go. That'll be another little bit of money. Just a little bit of money. Right, just to make sure we're going 2 sugar. Yes, that's fine. I should probably buy my own shares, you know. I've not really been thinking about my own company. Right, still got to buy all of this. That's lucrative. We're taking that. I was meant to pick up a second. You know what? Hang on a second. Hang on. Alright, you over here. What have we got? That's fine. Iron Duke from here. Take a 4th one of these instead. Done. Right, lovely. And you... stop. That way we can make these 100% profitable, then. Not as in a, profit ratio margin of 100%, I don't mean like that. If only. Okay, we've got 10 years to go, basically. And then we're done. Or at least that's our chance of getting gold gone. We're just going to finish off the year now. Alright, how are we doing? 2.8 million in profit. We are, well, we're the number 1. Just like that, we've taken over. That's very good. My net worth is going through the roof. Right, let's assess what's going on here. You'll never be that profitable. You will be soon. How are you looking here? You will be profitable next year, I reckon. In fact, I'm almost certain of that. You should be. I think you are. You are. You are. You will be very soon. In fact, I might need to issue some quick stock here just to pick those up before someone else does. There we go. Right. We do get a nice bit of extra money as well. Yeah, this is really going to give us a good bit of extra cash, I would say. Dynamite invented. Well, that's just dynamite, isn't it? Okay. Well done, Mr. Dynamite. Okay. Further expansion. I have a good idea-ish, maybe, we'll see. We have got loads of coal here. Not so much in terms of iron directly there. So let's go coal. There's up there. There's a cluster of it here. If we go iron, we've got actually a cluster of it there. I didn't see that before. But I'm liking this steel mill here because we can supply this, possibly come down here, supply that. Then we can take the steel from here to Munich because it has a tool and die factory. And I think that's pretty much that. We also then stop them from expanding. So that might be next on my agenda. In fact, I may want to claim a station sooner rather than later. Where am I? I've lost myself. There I am. Just out of interest, is this a good route? It is a good route. Wow. Much better than here. It's like 4%, 5%. But this is totally fine. There's even better. I don't mind placing a large station wherever just to make the connection. We just need 2 coal. We don't need 1. Where's the iron? Over here. That's easy. I think that's what we're going to do here. And out of interest, what's the connection like here? Again, pretty solid. Alright, before someone else takes this, I'm going to place this down. I am also going to build a station here in Munich. Very good. And that's my lot, I think. Can we issue any more? We just did, didn't we? 9%. Ew, that's icky. Recession ahead. Oh, maybe I should have issued some stock because now I have to wait. I'm not really sitting on a whole lot of cash right now. Okay, the first thing we need to do is get something going here. 2.8% gradient's the worst we'd have. It's a shame it's going that way, isn't it? That might be best. There we go. Right, what are we looking at here then? Yep, looks nice to me. Looks real good to me. Over here, I'd rather get a separate station. I think that's it. Probably like this. Yeah? Try and make it a straight line if we can. Ah, that's unfortunate. I have completely neglected this. A bit annoyed with myself. We'll go ahead and throw both of these in then. Do we actually have a roundhouse anywhere here? No. Come on then. Hopefully you'll reach there soon. And you'll be on the way. I'm going to need extra cattle there as well. Okay, come on. Go. Push through. Push through. Train 3 has suffered a breakdown. Are you part of a multi... Nope, you're not. You broke down before. Who are you? Are you one of our... Yay. Sort your train out. Get the bruiser back on track, please. Okay, how are we looking here? There is no wall. I think actually we have too much going on. Yeah, we're going to retire this one. We have too much going on here. Let's keep it nice and profitable, though. Okay, good. Now, actually, something I do need to do, first of all. Okay, we've got the economy back on track. Got some more money coming in. We have got our first 2 trains supplying Nuremberg. I thought it was Nuremberg. Sorry, my bad. That's like down here somewhere. Anyway, how are we looking? 800,000. That is really quite nice. Let's get some double track going here. Is this going to be... I think this is going to be a double train, actually, service. That was looking better from a different direction. I think it was about here. 2 degrees, 2.5. I think that is our best bet. Yeah. That'll do it. Okay, very good. You can have a water and sanding tower before I forget about you. Okay, we get an extra 500,000. Oh, that's nice. Of course, we've connected to another station, haven't we? Very good. And we now have 6 steel here, I'm hoping. There we go. Is there customs? Oh, we need a customs house, potentially. No, it should be fine, actually. Should be fine. Okay, good. You're away. Initiate the next phase. And that is from here. We're going to take passengers, mail. Do we have a cannery there? You do demand produce. What have we got down here? No, you just demand raw produce, though. I don't think we'll do that. Instead, I think we're going to go double steel. And maybe we'll take that produce. I hope you'll... We may not be able to use that produce at some point, potentially. 3 passengers, 2 goods. Done. There's the cannery. That we could supply. 250,000, 200,000. It would be worth more. Let's also assess our industry profits. We need to go to our income statement. Let's go back to, say, 1886. Industry profits are 500,060. We're halfway there, and we are about to boost that immensely in the next year. I'm pleased to say. Alright, how are you doing? You look like you're a little bit more on track now. Is there anything else I need to buy before somebody else takes it? I don't think so. Can I buy anybody else's businesses? Maybe I'll buy their cattle yard. They're still using it, right? Are they? Actually, I don't know if they are using it. How are you guys doing anyway? Not so sure. Still. Oi! What are you doing up here? Sort that out, please. Would like it to be profitable. Going to get 2 trains going here because it is a little bit of a distance, and we are going to keep these quite well supplied as well. So once that's gone to about half, once that's pretty much in Munich, we'll throw another one out. Don't think we need the customs office here. I think we'd be okay. Standing tower there, everything there, good. 2 steel or 3 steel? We'll go 2 steel. How much does that weigh? I imagine that weighs a lot. Up to 25. Not too bad, actually. Alright. With that in mind. Now let's get the second one going. We'll pick this up in a moment. Not this year, but we'll pick it up next year. Actually, it's probably going to be profitable. Let's do it now. Because when you even supply... You can make them profitable without ever using the steel there. Now what are we looking at? Oh, profits are expanding. Take a look at that. Good bit of money came in there. 60,000 each. Let's go ahead and quickly pick these up. Although we may not be able to buy this because it's in Austria-Hungary. We do not have the rights to it. Train 13. Right, I'll come back to you. Quickly grab these. That's okay. I did bring you out a little bit early. So that's not an issue. You've only just come into service. I've been given a faulty train. So industry profits was 680k. We are getting there, but we've still got some way to go. I'm going to need to think a little bit harder about where we expand to. It would be nice to get a second one going. If we do, I think we've pretty much done it then. Got some iron there I can supply that with, and then there is also coal here, but that is not friendly terrain. It's also quite capital intensive because of the bridges we would need to make. Load of coal there. But I don't think there's a good... There is not a good way to do this. How much do we have as well in terms of the... Go to our balance sheet. Industry investments are 6.65 million. I'm not so fussed about that because we can quickly just buy loads. We only need 1 year. That's, do you know what? You're a little bit ahead of schedule because of how slow that is. Right, here's a cheaper train to run. Do you know who could use that? You could use this. It's a fraction of the price to actually run, so... Short services like that. That can definitely go with that. What about you? That 4-degree gradient, I don't think I can replace you, unfortunately. A shame, really. I'm fine with the Iron Duke's here. Duking it out. Alright, let's pick up Austria-Hungary for what? 1 iron. You know what? I'm not going to pick that up. I'm not picking that up. Hell no. For 1 iron. That is absolutely not a good deal. Okay, anyway, let's have a quick look at what we can maybe do over here. This is all just awful. Do you know what, actually? It's not that bad if we go... like here. Hey, yo! I think we can get this to work. Going uphill, it's not a problem. Yes, it's a bit... 3.9%. Ouch, that is actually worse than I thought. Okay, damn it. Never mind. There's also... one of the coal mines shut down. That's unfortunate. Okay, what happens if we do this then? Let's do... yeah, let's do it like this. There we go. Alright, that'll have to do. Get some coal there. Some iron from Stuttgart. Is this... this is awful, isn't it? Yeah. Quite bad, actually. But if we go this way around, we're not so... it's not so horrible to look at. Hang on. I think I've just seen the little way through. No, that is... no, ghastly. Like the Pokemon, it is absolutely ghastly, but I think this might be tolerable. Right, so here's our next one going. We've got lots of coal coming this way, and then we have Passenger's iron coming this way. We'll probably bring this down to 2 iron, actually. Once that's in place, we will probably take it over to... yes, I like Augsburg here. We've got the... steel and we've got produce there. We can actually got a little 2 for 1 actually. So we'll put a small station in between and do something like this. Let's see what we can get going. We have got a lot of money here and I think it's probably a good idea to actually use it. Yeah. Oh, ew. That was quite a gradient. Yeah, that's probably the best we're going to get. So we'll double this up. Okay, very good. Keep going. And you've got no sand. Why no sand? Oh, right, yes, I've not even thought about this side of the equation here. Let's go ahead. Water, sanding, done. Train 13. Again? Here we go. Got a lot going on here. Let's quickly pick up the steel mill here. So far we're doing okay. I realise there's no sand here. I'm going to have to quickly just put a makeshift one. I fell quite badly behind on stuff like that, so hopefully after this will be okay. Yeah, you'll make it, you'll make it. But yeah, we've got the service going from Mannheim to Augsburg, stopping off to pick up some produce. I did make sure to select sell only demanded cargoes, leaving other cargo on the train. So we'll tack on a little bit of produce there. Only produces 2 a year. I might get 2 trains going here, because we do produce quite a bit of steel. And yeah, there's plenty of it, as you can see. Yeah, very nice. Profits are extraordinary. Is there any way I can really say that? Oh, you know what? Yeah, let's repay some of these. Lower our debt level. This is where we want to start, actually, taking out some bonds. Yes, here we go. Repay some of this high coupon stuff. Oh, I love it. Just alternate them. And a little bit extra. Okay, very good. New year, let's go ahead and pick up these industries before they decide to collapse. So as long as they're making profits, you'll be making a lot of profits. We'll be making more over here. That's it, off you go. Don't want to put too much strain on that one. 98,000! That is really nice. That's almost 10% of what we need in 1 year. Just from that. Okay, now you've got no water. You had it down here though, right? Yeah, you do now. Okay, you will going forward. But that's okay. No water. Sure, you can't go too fast on a straight, but you've got sand so you can crawl up this hill at least. Just to be on the safe side, I want to make sure you've got enough. Okay, good, good. Right, where's this last one? You are over there. This is the steeper bit, I would say. So let's go ahead and pick up another train there. Lovely. Alright, off you go. We'll get this cannery going at some point. As in, we'll pick it up. I think we've managed to navigate around our competitors quite nicely over here. Unfortunately, they are not doing enough to make me profitable. So let's assess again the merger situation here. We're in the 20s. Antwerp Northern, I could probably pick them up, but then I'm just doing that so I can improve margins here. We can't even utilise that wall properly. No. What were profits last year? Let's have a look. 1869. 859 in terms of industry profit. Like I say, we need to get to 1 million. And I think this is how we're going to do it, actually. So let's... Completely neglected down here. That's okay. Maybe this is all we do. This might be all we need to do, actually. Yeah, we need a large one here. There we go. There it is. Very good. Right, once you're clear, we'll then bring another service out. You can have the roundhouse then. And you can have a water tower. And you might as well. Do we have a grain silo? Nope, that not been invented in 1870. Fair enough. We have some goods as well we can take, which will boost the profitability of the textile mill potentially. But if we take us some grain there, that'll become food. Alright. Do we want to go with the cheaper train? I say we go expensive here. 1 passenger, 2 goods. Over here. Do the usual. Switch this to a yellow. Go double there. Over here, we bring that back to regular. We go double passenger, double food. Lovely. And you don't need any grains over here. No, that's fine. We could take some grains back this way. This is an option. Have them stay at the station and then you take the grains back. But I think you're already doing fine. That is totally an option, actually. That will supply more wool over here. So that's a way if you want to make it a bit more complex. That is something we can do. But I'm quite happy with this as it is. Okay, we're also going to get something going down here. Yeah, like that. And like this. So we've got... Oops, hello. Now what are we looking at? Okay. Yeah. Toulouse and Bordeaux. We're so nearly there, people. We're so nearly there. Okay, let's do that. We'll give you just that. That's fine. And Iron Duke again. Really make sure this is nice and quick. For 3 cattle. Toulouse. Take 2 food back. Do you need produce? You do. Should we take both produce then? Or will that be too slow? It might be a bit too slow. Produce is never very profitable anyway. Okay, how are you looking? Also, how have I not gone double track here? So that's something we should be doing. I should have done that a long time ago. You're lucrative. Very good, we'll pick you up then. You're even more lucrative. Ah, yes. How's our original one? 114. I'll take that. Yeah, I don't know how you're supposed to do this without going for the steel mills. That could be kind of an interesting challenge. But you've got to be super aggressive the rest of the way. How are you looking? You're doing okay. Just keep going. That'll be nice and profitable. We just need 1 year, right? Isn't it? Of, what's that industry profits? We're so close. We are very close. Okay, let's just pick everything up that we can. Okay, good. Okay, something I've not considered is looking into Italy. It's right down here, and that should be enough, maybe just to put us over the edge. Look, we've got wool we can take there. We can take grain back, and then take it over to Venice. I think that would be enough, to be honest, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to purchase the rights, and away we go. Oh, and there you have it. Didn't think it would happen that soon, but there it is. Again, you prove your political and economic skills. All of France has you to thank. Gold seems hardly worthy of your deed. Well, there you go. Another gold.
Wow. So maybe you do deserve all the glory befitting a true tycoon. But there's still an elusive mountain passage to be explored in the Alps.
Indeed there is. Next time it's all about the mountains of the Brenner Pass. And you'll have to tune in next time for that. Thanks for watching everybody, and I shall see you next time.